So welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime, and today's story comes from Action Comics number 366, published in 1968 with story by Jim Shooter and art by Kurt Swan. And when last we left off, the four members, along with Shadowlass, were trapped inside the Legion clubhouse by the Fatal Five. All's quiet outside. They must be giving us time to consider. Brainiac 5, I was thinking, I do it myself sometimes. Why don't we just destroy the key? That'll keep it out of their hands. The Fatal Five is trying to get the key. We don't dare, though it is vital to the Fatal Five's conquest. It's also vital to the security of the UP. So much for that idea. What do you have in mind? We'll hold the fort till the UP forces or the Legionnaires show up. That doesn't sound too hard. After all, we have lots of food, water, and weapons, and nothing on Earth can crack through the special alloys our walls are made out of. However, a huge blam, and outside it's Validus, the strongest member of the Fatal Five. Again, Validus. Incredible. Validus's bolts can raise cities, yet the tin hut still stands. Bah! The next bolt will flatten it. We can't take another blast, Superboy. Prop up those falling beams. I'm going to try something. Kid, bring the force blaster here and those universal adapter circuits from the lab. Now, Validus. Gasp. This is the most powerful bolt yet. The flash blinds me. Surely it will atomize the Legionnaires' clubhouse. But it still remains. Good thinking, Brainiac. Your belt hooked up to that force blaster is projecting a force shield around the clubhouse, or what's left of it. Yes, but it won't take Tharok long to dope out a way to break in. Hey, Shadowlass, she's hurt, so they take her back and give an examination, but she seems to be nothing permanent. Oh, what happened, Brainiac 5? You took quite a jolt. Fell and nearly broke your arm, but according to the encephalo tracing, there was no permanent damage. You'll be fine. What about the Fatal Five? Are they still blazing away? Easy, lie down. We won't have to worry about them for a while. You're in no condition to fight anyway. Besides, this isn't really your fight. You agreed to guide us while we were on your world, but why did you stick with us when we tailed the Five here? I suppose because I wanted to. You wanted to face the five deadliest villains in the galaxy? Illogical. We all do a few illogical things sooner or later, even you, Brainiac. Okay, I have to check the force screen. Now, and you'd better get some rest. He's brilliant, strong-willed, proud, handsome, and so logical. Maybe if he had a little less logic, he'd have realized why I came. So now they turn to the Persuader with his axe. And although his axe can cut through anything, the force shield is self-sealing instantly. Listen well, Legionnaires. I know you can hear my voice. I have an ultimatum. We hold Metropolis hostage. Surrender the key or we destroy the city. Consider well, Legion. 15 million lives for a scrap of metal. You have 5 minutes to decide. 5 minutes. So they get into an argument because some of them want to give up the key, but as Brainiac says, no, then we condemn 300 billion people to slavery under the Five. So he doesn't want to give up the key. But Superboy is very upset. Shut up, all of you. I can't sign the death warrant to 15 million people, but I can't surrender the universe to the Fatal Five either. Somehow we must find another course quickly. Time is running out. Tharok, the Legionnaire's reply is coming on the radio. Prepare the atomic missiles just in case, Mano. Attention, Tharok. We accept neither of your terms. Instead, we fight to the finish. Hand-to-hand combat. Winner takes all. We accept, fools. Do they think they can stand up against us? The odds are against us. We're no match for them, and it's 5 against 4. 5 against 5. Don't think you can keep me on the sidelines. So she asks to be sworn in, and now she is officially the newest member of the Legion of Superheroes. And they head out to fight the Fatal Five, and the first to engage is Validus and Superboy. I'll gain speed, hurl my whole body at him, full force like this. Oh, I bounced off. He hardly winced. I nearly flattened myself, everything spinning around, and then Validus just stomps on him. Meanwhile, Mano and Karate Kid face off. But apparently Mano not only has a hand that can destroy planets, but apparently he's also faster than Karate Kid. Overconfident fool, you're lucky I controlled my power and merely burned you instead of disintegrating. I don't know why he'd hold back. Just Just kill him. He's touched the ground with the disintegrator disc on his palm, making it erupt under me. This lopsided hand-to-hand combat is no sport. So he has Karate Kid pretty much beaten. Meanwhile, Tharok is facing off against Brainiac 5, who has his force shield up. But Tharok, thinking, uses a cargo arm to grab Brainiac 5 and just start shaking him. He's right. My force shield can't protect me from this. I feel like a peanut shaking in its shell. How much more can I take before this terrific buffeting kills me? So it's Cosmic Boy versus the Persuader. I'm trying to use my magnetic muscle to hurl that metal equipment at the Persuader, but his atomic axe nuclear emissions disrupt any energy flow. It's useless. So he tries to use it directly on the Persuader's armor. My great strength enables me to resist your magnetic pull, and I'll use that strength to finish you. So he is tough. I got my nickname as a gangland enforcer, using my fists and my axe to persuade people to cough up protection money. Now let's see if I can persuade you to crawl, punk. You heard me, worm. Crawl. Meanwhile, Shadowlass is facing off against the Emerald Empress, who uses her eye of... I can't remember the name of it. The eye to put Shadowlass down. But Shadowlass is able to use her blackout to take out the eye and then punch out Emerald Empress. I must act quickly. By the time she revives, the eye will have recovered and she'll annihilate me. I'll create a diversion for the others. She's kind of a glass cannon, the Emerald Empress. I'll darken the whole area with a deep shadow and pray the boys can take advantage of it. Though he's a dozen times more powerful than I. Wow. Validus doesn't have supervision. I can easily elude him in the darkness. So she's got darkness all over, and now the tide is turning for each one of them. Phew. By switching off my force shield, I slipped the grip of the cargo arm. Good thing that shadow covered my escape, or Tharok would have nailed me with his ray blaster. Suddenly it's nighttime. Lucky for me, with my foe groping in the dark, I can send magnetic rays under the ground to water pipes below and cause them to erupt beneath the Persuader. Suddenly, oh no, the Empress recovered, and between her eye and Validus's flashing bolts, my shadow has been dissipated, but at least we're back on our feet. Give up, Legionnaires. All you've gained is a clean break. You know you can't win. He's right, we're as good as beaten. But suddenly, Fatal 5, strike! No, it can't be, no! Look, the UP forces have finally arrived. The cavalry has come to the rescue. Even we can't defeat that mighty space armada. Quick, we may still escape in one of the swift Legion ships. Validus, fall back and cover our retreat. I feel like they could defeat him. I mean, Mano, with his hand, destroyed an entire planet, single-handedly. Defeated. This is your fault, Tharok. We're sorry we let them escape, sir. Nonsense. You 5 did an admirable job of protecting Metropolis and the entire UP. The universe owes you a debt of gratitude, and I'll pay you a little of it now. Soon. Decorated by the president. Not bad for an ordinary day's work, eh? The first of many days' work for me as a Legionnaire. Yes, and there'll be enough work for all of us for a while. There's the small matter of rebuilding the clubhouse. That can wait. I'm finding a place to sleep for a week or so.